This is the problem. Okay, please on your audio and tell me whether it is clear or not. Today's price is clear or not? Anyone tell me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And now you mute your audio, and whenever there is a problem, you directly put your problem in the chat box. Otherwise, raise your hand. So you tell me the cash price in the problem. What is the cash price in the problem? 37,200. Okay. 37,200 is the cash price. It is nothing but if you want to purchase that asset by making all the payment immediately. If you want to purchase by making immediate payment, its price is 37,200. And if you want to purchase the asset on hire purchase system, then you have to pay 10,000 on signing the agreement as advance. 10,000 first day you have to pay, and thereafter you have to pay 3 annual installments. 3 annual installments of rupees 10,000. Okay. And and interest rate is 5%. Okay, this is the cash price, and higher purchase price is 10,000 advance plus 3 installment, means 30,000 plus 10,000, 40,000. Higher purchase price is total 40,000. Cash price is 37,200. It is nothing but if you purchase the asset by immediate payment, you will get for rupees 37,200. If you will not pay the amount and you purchase it on higher purchase system, you have to pay totally 40,000 rupees. Totally 40,000 rupees. 10,000 advance, 3 installment 30,000. Totally you have to pay 40,000. Okay. So whatever extra you pay, that is called as higher charges or interest. Interest for late payment. Okay, and rate of interest applicable is 5%. Rate of interest applicable is 5%. In this problem, cash price is given, rate of interest is given. Thereafter, you have to calculate the total payment. Total payment is 10,000 advance and 30,000 by way of installments. Totally 40,000. So 40,000 total is more than cash price. More than cash price. Therefore, this problem is solved with interest included in the installment. What do we say? Interest included in the installment. This is the point you remember. And see the solution. How to calculate the interest. This is the table. Date, particular amount, date, particular cash price, installment, interest, principal, and last column is cash price column. I have not taken here because depreciation is not there. So last column is related with depreciation. Okay. For interest calculation, there are only 6 columns. In the first day, 1/1/2009, you take the date agreement date. On the date of agreement, cash price is 37,200. 37,200 is the price of the product. Then remaining column you put dash. In the remaining column you put dash. Thereafter, this is the first one. And you enter the transactions as and how takes place. Thereafter, after the agreement completed, you gives 10,000 advance. 10,000 advance. So on the same day, less cash down. 10,000 advance. And this advance or cash down, remember this point, cash down or advance is treated as one installment, but this installment will not include interest. This is the point you remember. Because this amount is paid on the date of purchase itself, therefore interest will not be charged on this amount. This is the very technical point you remember. If you charge interest on this, then problem will be wrong. Once again, I'm repeating, cash down or advance amount is treated as one installment, which is not include the interest, and total amount is called as principal. Total amount is principal. So I consider this amount 10,000 as one installment. And in this 10,000, there is no interest. There is no interest because it is paid on the date of purchase itself. There is no late. There is no late. Therefore, it is treated as principal only. Principal only. Remember this. Clear? So this 10,000 is totally principal. Clear? In this way, you write. Then out of 37,200 cash price, 10,000 is paid. Balance is 27,200. Balance remained is 27,200. Okay. And at the end of every year, you pay one installment. One installment is paid at the end of every year. Installment amount is 10,000. One installment is of rupees 10,000. So at the end of the year, first year end means 31st 12/2009. You have to make a calculation of interest and installments. In this case, first you take interest and installment heading in the particular. Interest and installment. What is the balance? 27,200 is your balance. 27,200 is the balance. On this balance, you calculate interest at 5%. Rate of interest is 5%. So you take 27,200 and calculate 5%. Calculate 5% on this as interest. And this interest you record in the interest column. In the interest column, you record here. That is 1,360. Okay. You see my steps carefully. You record interest. After recording the interest, you record the installment in the installment column. 10,000. 10,000 installment. Okay. 10,000 installment. Then how to write the principal? Installment minus interest is equal to principal. 10,000 minus 1,360 is equal to 8,640. 8,640. This is the principal. Once you record the principal in the last column, same principal you take in the cash price column. Whatever in the principal column amount, you take in the cash price column. Here, 8,640. It is nothing but 8,640 is paid principal. So cash price is a principal. So out of 27,200, you deduct 8,640. Balance is 18,560. This is the step you have to follow for one installment. Okay. This is the way of calculating interest. And one installment completed. And at the end of second year, you have to pay second installment. At the end of second year, At the end of second year, you pay second installment. So second installment date is 31st 12/2010. 2010. Then again write interest and installment. You write again interest and installment. What is the balance here in the cash column? 18,560. On this 18,560, you calculate 5%. You calculate 5%. 18,560 into 5 by 100. 5 by 100. And record the interest. This is interest. Record in the interest column. In the interest column. 928. 928. Then next you write the installment. Installment is 10,000. You write the installment in installment column. Okay. Then installment minus interest is equal to principal. 9,072. Okay, 9,072 is the principal. And take this principal to the cash price column. 9,072. You take here. You take this amount here and deduct in the above, and answer is 9,488. 9,488. Okay. Second installment completed. And third installment is 10,000. It is the last one. 3 installments they told. First installment paid at the first year end. Second installment paid at the end of second year. Third installment you pay at the end of third year. You write the third year date. You write the third year date. Then interest and installment. And remember, my dear friends, in this method, at the last installment, you don't calculate interest. You don't calculate interest in the particular column. Don't calculate interest in the particular column. You leave that step, and next step you take. Instead of interest step is cancelled. Then next you write the installment. You write the installment. After writing the installment, whatever balance is there in the cash price column, that is 9,488. 9,488, whatever balance is there, you take this balance as principal. This is the principal in the last installment. This is the principal in the last installment, because only in one installment is there. Only one installment is there. Therefore, whatever balance is there, that balance is the principal in the last installment. Therefore, you take this amount in the last column. That is 9,488 principal. 9,488 is the principal. 10,000 is the installment. And you take the difference. That the difference is interest. The difference is interest. 512 rupees. Okay, 512 rupees. In this way, last installment you calculate. Last installment only. Okay, last installment you calculate. Clear? After that, you take this amount to the principal column. That is first column. Okay, all the installments completed. All the installment completed. 3 installments. After completing this, you take the total. Put an underline for all this. Take the total. Installment column total, interest column total, then principal column total. Remember this. Whenever you take the total, the installment column total is called as higher purchase price. The installment column total is called as higher purchase price. And principal column total is called as cash price. Principal column total is called as cash price. 37,200 is equal to cash price. And 40,000 is equal to higher purchase price. And higher purchase price minus principal is equal to interest. Difference between higher purchase price and cash price is called as interest. 2,800 is the interest. In this way, you have to calculate the interest for higher purchase system. interest for hire purchase system. Okay, any doubt about this? If you are having doubts, you ask me now. I'll give you 1 minute time. Any doubt? This is the first method of calculating the interest. Okay. This is the first method of calculating the interest. And in this method, interest is included in the installment. In the first method, there are two. In the first method of interest, there are two. One is interest included in installment. Second is interest not included in installments. Okay. You see here how to judge this. Cash price is 37,200. Okay, rate of interest is 5%. Second step completed. In the third step, you calculate the total amount. Total amount paid is 40,000. It is more than cash price. Therefore, interest included. Okay. And if the total payment is equal to, if the total payment is equal to cash price, then you treat that interest is not included in the installment. Okay. I'll take the one example. Another example based on interest not included. Okay, here are the two problems. Problem number one, in the problem number two. You see the problem number two. Second problem, problem number 25, number is 25, you don't worry. And you tell me, what is the cash price in this problem? Yes, come on, tell me. What is the cash price in the second problem?
8 lakhs, sir.
8 lakh, clear?
8 lakh.
Sir.
And what is the amount you have to pay on the date of agreement?
80,000, sir.
80,000, clear. What is the rate of interest? What is the rate of interest?
15%, sir.
15%.
15%, sir.
Okay. Cash price is 8 lakh. Rate of interest is 15%. Clear? Here, first method is applicable. First method of interest applicable, no doubt. Then 80,000 you have to pay on agreement date, and the balance is to be paid. Cash price is 8 lakh. Out of 8 lakh, you have to pay 80,000 on agreement. Balance means 8 lakh minus 80,000. I think it is 7,20,000. That is to be paid in the installment. How to pay the installment? Annual installment. Annual installment is 1,80,000. Annually, you have to pay 1,80,000 for 4 years. For 4 years plus interest. That is clear, no doubt. Then if you pay 1,80,000 every year for 4 years, what is the total payment you make? Tell me. At the end of every year, 1,80,000 you pays for 4 years. What is the payment on installment?
20,000. 7,20,000. 7,20,000.
7,20,000 by way of installment. Okay. Then 80,000 you paid as advance on the date of agreement. What is total payment? 7,20,000 by way of installment. 80,000 on the date of agreement. What is the total payment made?
8 lakh.
8 lakh. Clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Check that.
Not clear, sir.
1,80,000 per installment. 4 installment is equal to what is the amount? One installment 1,80,000. You have to pay 4 installment at the end of every year. At the end of each year, you pay every 1,80,000. One installment 1,80,000. 4 installment means 7,20,000 amount or not.
Yes, sir.
7,20,000 you paid by way of installment, and as per second point, 80,000 on this agreement date, first day, as advance. Advance 80,000, then 7,20,000 rupee installment amount. What is the total amount paid?
8 lakh.
8 lakh. And that 8 lakh is equal to cash price or not? That 8 lakh
Yes, sir.
is equal to cash price. Okay,
Yes, sir.
clear or not?
Okay, sir.
Total payment
Yes,
is
sir.
total payment is equal to cash price. Clear? You see the above problem. In the above problem, what is the total payment? In the above problem, what is the total payment? 3 installment 30,000 plus advance 10,000. 40,000.
40,000, sir.
And cash price is
37,200, sir.
okay.
37,200.
What is the difference between the above problem and this problem? Huh? What is the difference between the above problem and this problem?
Cash price is less than installment. Total
Cash price is less than installment payment in the first. Okay. And that point you remember. The point remember, if the cash price is less and the installment total payment is more, you say that interest included in the installment. Clear? And in the second problem, what is happening? In the second problem, total payment is equal to cash price.
cash price.
If total payment is equal to cash price, you consider that interest not included in the installment. Interest not included in the installment. Any doubt? How to guess the problem? Interest included in the installment, interest not included in the installment. This is the point you remember. Tita. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಯ್ತು, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡಿಲ್ಲ. This is the point you remember. And same table we draw. The same table of calculating the interest is applicable, and 2 modifications you have to make. 2 modifications. In the first problem, you recorded installment in the installment column. Okay. Installment you recorded in the installment column. 10,000 recorded in the installment column. But in the second problem, if interest is not included, installment amount is to be recorded in principal column. This is the point you remember. Installment 1,80,000. You see this. This installment in the first problem, cash down is there. The second 10,000 installment. Installment you recorded in the installment column. Okay. But this installment amount in the second problem, interest is not included. This installment amount you have to write in the principal column. In the principal column. This is the change you have to make. And in the first method, in the first problem, you not calculated interest for the last installment. Last installment interest is not calculated. But in the second method, you have to calculate interest for the last installment. Two changes you have to make. What are the two changes you have to make? First is installment is to be recorded in principal column, not in the installment column. And last year installment interest you have to calculate. This is the point you remember. Okay, I will solve this problem. Interest not included. If interest is not included, then how to solve the problem? In the first problem, interest is included. Second problem, interest is not included. This is the point you remember. In the second problem, interest is not included. Point this. In the first problem, interest is included. How to find interest included or not included? I once again repeat, if the total payment is more than cash price, interest included. Total payment is equal to cash price, interest not included. These 2 points you remember carefully. Now you see the problem. Okay, the cash price is 8 lakh. The same table I have taken. Date, particular amount, cash price, installment, interest, principal. Clear? First date, 1189. Date of agreement is 1/1/2010. So you take 1/1/2010 agreement made. Cash price of that car is purchased car. Car is 8 lakh. Then you put dash in the remaining column. Then you paid the agreement date. Whatever amount you pay on the date of agreement is called as cash down. Cash down is 80,000. You deduct and record in the installment column and principal. Always you remember this is considered as one installment, not including interest. 80,000 you deduct, 7,20,000 balance. At the end of first year, you calculate interest and installment. On 7,20,000, you calculate 15% interest. Interest is 1,08,000. Okay, 1,08,000. And installment is 1,80,000. Installment is 1,80,000. This 1,80,000 you don't write in the installment column. You don't write in the installment column. You write in the principal column. Here, in the principal column you write. Then in the previous problem, you calculated principal, interest minus, installment minus principal is equal to interest. Now you calculate installment. Installment is equal to principal plus interest. Principal plus interest is equal to 2,88,000. This is installment. Remember this. Installment minus interest is equal to principal. This is applicable for the first method. For the second method, principal plus interest is equal to installment. In this way, calculate. And write the installment in the, principal amount in the cash price. The same method. Principal come to cash price column and deduct it 5,40,000. Then next installment, that is interest and installment, balance is 5,40,000. 5,40,000 into 15%. Interest is 81,000. Then you write the installment. Installment is 1,80,000. 1,80,000 in the principal column. Principal plus 81,000 is equal to 2,61,000. 2,61,000 is installment because interest not included in the installment. And take 1,80,000 to cash price column. 1,80,000. Deduct it. Now balance is 3,60,000. Then again next installment, 31/12/2013, interest 3,60,000 into 15%. 3,60,000 into 15% is equal to 54,000 interest. Installment right in the principal column. Total of interest and principal is 2,34,000. Take the principal to cash price. Okay. Then deduct it. Balance is 1,80,000. Now you take the next date, next installment, that is fourth installment. Fourth installment at the end of fourth year, that is 31/12/2014. Interest and installment. This is the fourth installment and last installment. So in the last installment also you calculate interest. You have to calculate interest. Remember this point. Okay. In the previous method, last installment interest is not calculated. But in this method, you have to calculate interest. 1,80,000 is the principal balance. On 1,80,000, you calculate 15% and interest is 27,000. Write 27,000 in the interest column. Then installment is 1,80,000 in the principal column, not in the installment column. That is the main thing. So 1,80,000 plus 27,000. Total installment is 2,07,000. 2,07,000. And take the principal to the cash price column. Okay. And lastly, you take the total of all the columns. Cash price column is 0. Interest is 2,70,000. The next is installment. Installment column is higher purchase price. Higher purchase price is 10,70,000. 2,70,000 interest and principal is 8 lakh. That is equal to cash price. Once again, I am repeating. Installment column total is higher purchase price. Interest column total is in total interest or higher purchase charges. Principal column total is cash price. Okay. And cash price column total 0. 1,80,000 minus 1,80,000 balance is 0. And you write the total. In this way, you calculate interest on installment if interest not included in the installment. This is the method. Okay. Interest included in the installment, first way. This is the second way of calculating interest where installment not included in the installment. Interest not included in the installment. Okay. This is the point you remember. And And in the problem itself, there is a instruction. Annual installment is 1,80,000 for 4 years plus interest. Plus interest means you have to add interest in this 1,80,000. This is given in the problem. If your English is poor or if you are unable to understand the sentence, you follow the clue given by me. Okay, this is the interest not included in the installment. In this way, you calculate interest. In the next class, I will take the second method of calculating the interest. Okay, thank you.